Hello and welcome to Common Comments and Questions. This is a new video series that's going to be on the channel where I basically answer your most common questions. You guys leave a lot of questions for me in the comment section of my videos, and I think this will be a better way to answer some of the most common and most frequent questions that I get. It's a bit more descriptive and a bit more visual as well. So the first question I get asked a lot is what parts I used in my Tamiya TT01 drift car. So here it is. After its most recent run, it's a bit dusty. I'm sorry about the dust all over it. But yeah, really like this, and I'm just going to quickly run through the parts I used on it. So we'll start with the electronics. Just zoom in here. I'm using my new camera, so I'm still a bit new to the zoom in and stuff. But yeah, I've got a Tamiya silver can motor. This comes standard with any Tamiya kit. Hooked up to a Tamiya TB02S ESC. It's a brushless ESC. Obviously I'm only running brush now. This setup should be changing hopefully this year. Getting a Sky RC brushless system. The orange goes with the kit, and it should make it quieter and give me a bit more speed as well, so I can get some longer drifts in. We've obviously got my receiver there from my Absema receiver for my radio, and the servo is a Savox 0254 MG servo, metal geared. It's quite loud and quite twitchy, which is a common trait with Savox servos, but it's quite fast and really strong as well, so I like that servo. That won't be changing. And the battery I use, which you can see here, it's an Orion Sport Power 4500 mAh battery. It's my battery pack of choice. Really like it. It gives me about 45 minutes of run time. So yeah, really like that battery. And I've also changed to Dean's connectors, because I much prefer Dean's connectors to Tamiya plugs. So I'll zoom out. Now the most obvious thing you'll see on this car is the orange aluminium parts, and this is the Yeah Racing suspension kit. I got it for around £100, and it came with all four shocks, came with the upper and lower arms, front and back. It came with the rear hubs and the front steering knuckles. It also came with the steering assembly in there. I'll just quickly zoom in. You see the steering assembly just there. And it also came with the arm mounts there, front and back. And it did come with the drive shafts, the dog bone style of drive shafts. But that was causing a lot of chattering of the front suspension. So I've changed to Yeah Racing universal drive shafts. They're a bit thinner, and they're one piece instead of three pieces. In the front and the rear, we've got two different diffs. We've got a 3 Racing solid axle diff in the back, and a 3 Racing one-way diff in the front. And this means that I can spin these forward freely, but when you spin them back, it spins all 4 wheels. So this helps with the front chattering issue. It just stops that happening, and it's a really good diff. What else can we say? The centre chassis brace there from 3 Racing, the blue aluminium mounts there, and you've got the carbon graphite centre, and that was just to help the steering arm to clear that chassis brace there. It was hitting the plastic one, so I've changed to this one. So it looks really cool. It sort of complements the orange quite well. And we've also have these here. I'll just zoom in again. Sorry about this, but it's the new camera, so you can see the orange disc brakes there. Now they're just purely for aesthetic looks, but they're aluminium orange. Got them from GPM Racing. They were really cheap as well. These act as the hex adapters for the wheels. If I get you a wheel shot here, you can see how good they look. There you go. Look really cool. Really nice. So yeah, that was just for aesthetic look really. But yeah, that's my Tamiya TT01. Lots of parts. I'm in this car for about £500 now. I just love this car. It's really cool. My first drift car. So yes, you'll be seeing a lot more of this in future episodes of Let's Drift. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for leaving your questions. I really enjoy answering questions. It's a real honour to see that you guys actually value my opinion and want my advice and help on RC stuff. So yeah, thanks for leaving your questions. If you do want to leave a question, leave it down below in the comments section. I also have Facebook and Twitter pages set up for the RC Projects channel. That's facebook.com/RC Projects, or on Twitter it's at @the_RC projects. If you want to go follow them, I'll leave them in the description down below, a link for them. You don't have to follow it. I'm not forcing you to. You can just, if you want to, you can. I should be posting on there fairly regularly, if not daily. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time on RC Projects.